Hello, the internet.
Hi, everyone.
Let me just make sure that this is actually happening here. So I can post the link into the comment I just made. Yep, there we go. Copy link address. Paste the link in the... God fucking damn it, Dave. Okay. Okay, copy link address. Paste link thingy. That's like a stupidly long link. But whatever, hopefully it works. And I'm gonna just send it to her just in case. There we go. Okay, yeah. All right. I do have the Doki Doki application pulled up. I am going to go on the other computer so I can monitor comments and stuff because they're not going to show up in the thingamadoodle on the side here. Because, by default, comments are, or by default, streams are private. Or friends only. So that's fantastic. I really fucking love that. It's my favorite thing in the world, yo. All right, I'm gonna have to navigate to my current Facebook. There we go. And let's see, making sure there's nothing embarrassing here for when I screen share. I think we're good. I'll just like full screen that just in case. All right, there is me. We're in the middle of it. Oh, because it doesn't specify it's Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh, hello. Hi, hello, yes, hi. I see.
Hello. There's someone here?
Yeah, it's Bex.
Hi, Bex.
Hello. Okay, so.
I'm glad you two were able to make up.
Oh, boy, me too. All right, we're going to share system audio. We're gonna, I don't know if I can minimize the screen. Can I? Yeah, I could. Okay. We're going to hide this and we're going to click on this application here. She says, hi, guys. Hello.
Hi.
All right. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed.
That's my favorite kind of, what you call it? That's my favorite kind of content warning in front of a subpar dating sim.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Hopefully the music isn't too loud. Okay, say something.
Something.
Okay, talk continuously for a minute.
Talking continuously for a minute. Do. Hi there. Let's see. Oh,
okay.
By the way. Okay.
Sorry. When you're about to say something, I get it calibrated. Anyway. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me or did you say something strange just now? I don't think it's just you, Natsuki. Huh?
Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
Oh, the wall breaking. I love it. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Because it's time for me to fuck with the settings again. Because now the Piffy is actually the volume she's supposed to be. So I have to turn the music volume back up. Yeah. Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. What do you mean, even Yuri?
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
No way, not in this cute and wholesome children's game.
Yes, it's a dating sim. Those aren't for kids, but they're for
cute
teenagers.
Cute and wholesome teenager game, but I mean, it's still they're still kind of kids. Like they're 18. They're 18,
quote unquote.
But we're in our 30s, so
yeah,
they're kids.
They're kids to us.
Yeah. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
And you don't think that's ominous in and of itself? What kind kind of friend are you?
I'm a dickhead in this game, remember?
Ah, it seems you're right. I almost didn't notice that she was missing. I didn't notice that, as Monica only said 3 instead of 4.
I thought you were gonna say she's right about player character being a dickhead.
I mean, she's right about that too.
Sigh. Oh, she sighed.
Have a glug.
She sighed. We gotta take a drink.
Oh yeah, I recently found out that the baristas at Phil's had like a behind-the-scenes like procedure planning on how to avoid cross-contaminating with my allergens.
Cool. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? Well, so does this music. How can you be depressed and listen to this? Maybe that's Sayori's problem. She wasn't listening to this music. This lovely BGM. It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around.
Okay, this bugs me because it's like, oh yes, Sayori, she's only good for cheering people up. Were none of you paying attention to her poems, ladies?
No.
You should be ashamed of yourselves.
Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency. She says, well, chewing food.
Oh, come on! You're chewing food right now! She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times not to go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? Oh, yeah. Wow, Natsuki, do you want us here or not? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Where the fuck did that come from? I'm sorry, where the heck did that come from? No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it.
Sorry.
That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine.
Okay, I really want to know what she said.
What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so...
That is not an answer.
What she said. Nobody cares except the audience and player character. Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. Oh my god, she is so cute.
She is. Although her teeth are a little creepy.
For you, not for me. I think they're adorable.
Okay.
And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can...
Look, she has a point with her chiropractor.
Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri besides the appointment for her chiropractor? She can blow that off for Literature Club Festival.
I'm useless.
Oh no! No! That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. Yeah, good call, Osmium. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere.
Atmosphere? I'm great at atmosphere. About that,
You're all the atmosphere that the literature club needs.
I love atmosphere.
Oh my god, she's so cute.
She is.
Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Sebastian. The one who is truly useless.
The specific thing that bothers me about Natsuki's grin is that it's shaded with black, and there's no black shading anywhere else, basically. But,
okay.
I don't know. It just,
Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members?
Why not, Sayori?
How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. Thanks. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
If I recall, Natsuki, didn't she volunteer? You mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Please, Sebastian may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, please put down the Tsundere playbook for like 5 seconds. He may be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
Hold on, I never said that.
You totally said that.
How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Sebastian to...
Well, what are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't?
Okay, Natsuki has a point there, but,
Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, it doesn't even matter. I'm sorry. In the end,
you're not wrong.
It's up to Sebastian to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said...
I'm surprised as well.
Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Sebastian, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
I'm gonna go and make sure Sayori's okay this weekend, actually.
Of course. Huh.
Very well.
Actually, I'm not going to do that because I am a terrible friend and I don't give a shit about Sayori.
Gosh dang it.
In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course
Sayori!
I'm going to go with Sayori! I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors and...
But
Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much? Yes. Next question. No! I mean, no. Apparently. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? Oh, god damn it. Okay, Monica then. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yay, you picked me! I love her. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah!
Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. But...
I agree with Natsuki.
No, conflict music.
What leaves the work already most suitable for one person? You already have Sayori as well.
But Sebastian was the one who... that doesn't matter. Well then why the fuck did you give me the choice to choose? You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place.
Oh!
You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club.
Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Okay.
Oh, honey.
You thirsty little...
Oh, honey. Monica is made of ulterior motives.
That too. But also, these two definitely have ulterior motives. Those ulterior motives are Sebastian.
Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place.
That's completely false, Monica.
Is it?
Is it though?
Yeah! We have a lot of work to do, you know? We won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true.
Think of the club, Monica. Yes, that's definitely what both of you are thinking of. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. Waggles eyebrows. Yeah.
So are you going to do the right thing, President? Okay. I get it. Sigh.
All she wanted was her own route.
Drink! She sighed.
You're right.
This is how we stay hydrated. Every time someone sighs, we take a sip.
Yeah. Teenagers. Am I right?
Yeah. It's technically most logical for Sebastian to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. Do you have a preference? Do I have a preference? I know we're doing the Sayori route, but
I mean, I like Yuri.
yeah.
I don't really like Tsundere as much.
I love Yuri, so I don't. And also, Natsuki's voice, like, I know that I'm voicing her, but it's annoying and grating as fuck. I want to eat my snacks, so it helps me out if you can voice.
Okay.
Well, it'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri.
Me?
Are you serious? Why would you? Because of that. Literally that. Your fucking voice, Natsuki. Tone it the fuck down, or make like a Kuma and go drink a bubble tea. Sorry, I just turned into a Librius for a second. Maybe it's because they have the same voice. Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying.
I mean, it's kind of obvious that she was about to say something mean. She has pink hair and pigtails.
So you'll be helping Yuri then, Sebastian. Yeah. Oh, after Sayori's route is over, do you think you can take over voicing Monica?
Okay.
Because otherwise I'll be voicing everybody except Yuri.
Yeah, I was thinking like my voicing opportunities are about to get chopped in half.
Yeah. That's what I'm going to do.
I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. I think your assistance will be very useful.
And besides that bit at the end, I really just don't want to be talking to myself the whole time.
Yeah.
That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So
I don't understand what I don't understand what either of these two find attractive about Sebastian.
Thanks.
He's just kind of showed up and he's kind of a dick.
You know what? That's valid. That's perfectly valid. I imagine people will have the same thing to say about One West Covina is like, this OC just popped up out of nowhere and he's kind of a dick. and then he gets the most compelling backstory out of it.
Yep.
Whoopsie doodle. Anyway.
Whoopsie doodle. But, I mean, gotta remember, this is a subpar dating simulator.
Actually, I think it's a very par dating simulator. I like it.
You're right. So, of course, all the girls randomly being thirsty for this honestly kind of boring and jerkish main character is par for the course.
Speaking of dating sims, when Yandere Simulator comes out, we need to scream that too.
Yeah. Oh, right. So, because of my wrist stuff, do you want me to Steam gift you Nocturne?
Sure, and then you can backseat game for me.
Yes, that's the idea.
Okay. So, is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited?
Well, excited might not be the right word.
I know they're in high school, but still.
Look, when we were in high school...
When I was in high school.
Okay, when you were in high school.
That was me 24/7.
Yeah.
When you were in high school, you were the opposite of that.
Okay, yes, I was extremely sex repulsed as a teenager.
Yeah. It's your line.
Oh, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit.
I think I froze on the Facebook screen.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's showing me he's frozen. Okay. Do you feel the same way, Sebastian? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me! Give me a sec. I need to figure out what the hell is going on.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I am streaming to Facebook. But I am also frozen. Unless, let me try refreshing the page. Because the Facebook, or maybe the Facebook screen itself is frozen and I'm just having a bad connection on my other laptop. But this is kind of the fucking point of me doing this or watching my own stream is that I can see my own, I can see if I'm frozen or whatever. Let me see. Evan mentioned me in a comment. She's not gonna watch my stream right now because she. Oh, okay. No, we are good. It's literally just my laptop.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Sorry about that, everybody.
But as I was, let's see.
As you were saying.
It's not very comfortable for us adults, but the fact of the matter is that teenagers will be teenagers. And this is one of those, and,
And they are 18.
Yeah.
They
are at an age where this is basically expected.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
What about...
Okay. It's normal for teenagers to be very preoccupied about these things.
Okay. What about you, Natsuki?
Natsuki,
What?
you're reading the very playbook again.
Why is everyone yelling at me? Oh my fucking god, really? I didn't even do anything!
No? Oh no, she's pouting. Oh no, that's not my. Oh my gosh! Please stop making that face. That's not what I meant at all.
Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room.
I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Sebastian picked me. It's the purple hair.
It's because Yuri is more pleasant to be around, and she's not reading from the Tsundere playbook.
Mm-hmm.
And the purple hair.
And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea.
Oh, she's so wholesome.
And nothing I do for the event will compare to that, so...
I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though.
Why?
Well, I'm the one acting immature. You sure are, honey. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden.
I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad.
Honey, no! Oh my god. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. Oh, now you're choosing to be insightful. You couldn't be with Sayori in her own route. Jeez. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Unfortunately, she is not well versed in improv. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this.
Eh?
You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event.
Oh! I believe you.
Okay, I believe you. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But
Ganbate!
Huh?
Ganbate!
Ganbate. Yeah. There's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. All right, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. I turn around.
Sorry. I realize I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend.
Just, look me up in the student directory, climb into my bedroom window and roll out from under my bed, and then do a musical number. Oh, wait, wrong canon. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Did I give you my phone number?
I think that would be the best way, yes.
All right, then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers.
Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday.
Huh? My house?
Is that a problem?
I gave you my phone number, not my address. What the fuck? Sorry. No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you.
I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house.
Alright.
I'm going to guess that her room is intensely decorated. And
it won't be a problem.
yeah, but I'm given how shy she is, I feel like if she's got like a bunch of stuff related to her niche interests in her room, then she probably needs to be at a certain trust level before she'll let you see all of her like monster figurines.
I love that she probably has monster figurines. I love her. Like, I know she was, like, our headcanon is that she was created specifically to appeal to you, but she's amazing. Monica is still best girl, but Yuri is a close second. Yuri may even be tied for first.
I want to give her a hug.
I decide not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are.
Don't underestimate yourself, Sebastian. I think that we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something.
No, I chose you because I didn't want to work with Natsuki. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you?
I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me.
Why do these girls have such low self-esteem?
I don't know. I want to give them all hugs and support them.
They have so many concerns. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do.
But
Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? And I want me to pour my almonds and raisins into this dish so that I don't have to dig for them in a little tiny bowl. Anyway.
I didn't realize.
That's why I'm pointing it out. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. Boo!
I believe you.
As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression.
And I'm really looking forward to Sunday.
Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday? Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, but who knows what might happen.
Oh yes, of course he's corralling these. Sorry, just the word choice of handling her. It's like, yes, you're corralling these. What she calls them.
But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Oh, honey! Oh, honey! Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself that there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. Wow, no shit. You exchanged phone numbers and you're texting? Wow. I didn't know that happened when you had someone's phone number. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind.
Did you text her at all?
Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I don't know, but that's what we're doing because author fiat, I guess. I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Oh no. Is this the bad scene?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we're family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori?
Hi, Sebastian!
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, you're right, it's not the bad scene. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. Look at that pink shirt, isn't that adorable?
That's so cute. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it?
Has it? Has it really?
Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. Not really. I mean, I'm sure it's usually like this, but it's not that messy. Look at that cow, though. I love that giant cow plushie.
I like the little burb.
Oh, the barb. I like the plant in the window here.
Mm.
Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now.
If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
Because I'd clean it for you, or... That's because I end up cleaning it for you. Yep, called it.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today?
That's a Yuri problem, not a Sebastian problem. I mean, yeah, but, Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting.
Monica told me.
Aw, she's such a good friend, always thinking of others. She's so selfless.
Wait, but hadn't Monica already left the room when Yuri and him, well then again, and like they have school on Saturdays, so yeah,
Also, they have each other's phone numbers.
Yeah.
Monica
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
Well, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course! But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
Okay, so she emailed her, I guess. Oh, so it's just me and Yuri then.
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday. But something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you two.
Can she? Can't she? Can't she?
So... Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, Sebastian. I hide things from you all the time.
What? Huh?
Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings.
Oh, shit! Oh my god, that is painful.
I didn't make that stupid mistake.
Oh, Sayori!
Then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all.
Wait, what? Isn't him being worried about her a good thing? I mean,
with her self-esteem issues, I don't think she sees it that way. I think she sees that as like, because like her, I think she sees that as like a failure on her part to be the little ball of sunshine that she feels she has to be for everyone.
shit. But I mean, at least it shows he cares about her.
Yeah, but
I understand what you're saying, but I don't like it.
I don't like it either. But like this is what makes sense to me given what we've seen of her.
I agree with you. I do think that that's what's going on, but I'm still gonna snark about it because I don't like it.
That's fair. You wouldn't have come here.
Okay, I'll just leave then. Bye.
You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now.
Is that what you want? Seriously? You just want me to, like, forget your existence? Because I can do that. Bye.
Gosh dang it, Sebastian. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? Sayori, what the fuck are you talking about? I mean, I know exactly what you're talking about. I just explained what you're talking about, but what the fuck are you talking about? Getting punished for being so selfish. No, sweetheart. You have emotional needs.
Look at these little ruffles!
Oh my gosh, the ruffles! That's adorable!
Oh my goodness! Sorry, I was too sad, so I had to, you know.
No, that's valid. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today.
Oh great, you're a fatalist.
It just wants to talk with me.
So I have a song called Torture Makes the World Go Round. I'm kidding. I mean, I do have that song, but... Anyway. Sayori. And grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. Are you a Dusk? Oh my god. Are you a Gutless? There's no other explanation for you to be like this. Oh my god, I feel the same way when we're sporking Eden. So tell me already. Until I know I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Sebastian.
I am wait. Sorry, I'm not
For shame. For shame.
I'm not Okay, never mind, I'm sorry.
You're wrong. Everything's fine. See, I'm smiling. Nothing happened to me. I'm smiling. That means I'm happy. I've always been like this.
Oh shit, how many signs did we miss?
I mean, he is osmium.
That's true. Yeah, I mean,
okay, to be fair, missing the signs is tragically common in this kind of situation.
yeah.
Um,
But there were, I don't know, I feel like the signs were pretty obvious. Like, there were times when, like, I could tell something was off, like, with you, even back then when I was so up my own ass, you know?
yeah, and I mean, and Sayori is kind of, by necessity, really, really obvious about everything because, you know, we need to understand how severely depressed she is within, you know, the, 1-2 hours of, you know, like this has been like the space of 3 in-game days. And we need to know that she is dangerously depressed. So she's really freaking obvious about it, if you know what to look for.
Yeah, and also, like, the only reason that player character isn't Trent is just because his opening lines were so dickish. I was like, no, that could never be Trent.
Yeah.
But that is the level of density we have right here.
So basically our protagonist is Trent and Sebastian's,
combined.
Yes.
Were you
What
going to
proto
say child? Because that's where my mind went.
Sorry, what?
Were you gonna say Trent and Sebastian's love child? Because that's one of my.
Yes, yes, I was.
Well, it's good to know that it got named after the mother.
You're just seeing it for the first time.
Wow, how shitty of a friend am I? Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
Oh my gosh, Sebastian. Like, no judgment to like any like actual people who did not see the signs that their loved one was suffering, because like,
yeah, but it's
but this guy's a fictional character.
Yeah, it's like painfully obvious, and even I'm sitting here like, what the fuck? And like, you guys know me, I'm a pretty self-absorbed person, so
Yeah.
for me to be sitting here like, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's like there's some bullfuckery going on here.
You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Sebastian? I'm clinically depressed.
Yes, you should always say what you feel as honestly as possible. Otherwise, it's confusing for those of us who don't understand social cues.
I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Oh, who said it? She actually said it.
Oh, honey.
Did you know that?
No, why would I pay attention to you? I'm too busy paying attention to me.
And yet he says he knows her so well. Why do you think I'm late to school every day?
Because you're lazy and sleep in, like I pretty much said that in my narration, which again is why I'm not Trent.
Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed.
God, that was me for like... I had like a pretty long, pretty severe depressive episode recently. That was me.
This is a mood. It's a very uncomfortable mood. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Young lady. Young lady.
The thing is that when you do stuff, when you create stuff, other people will see like the worth in at least your creations and stuff. But yeah, that's a mood.
Well, I go to school. Well, I eat.
Well, first of all, food is delicious.
Well, I make friends.
Because friends will give you food, and food is delicious.
Yeah. Why make other people put their energy and care into waste by having them spend it on me?
Oh shit, that's a mood.
Fuck. That's what it feels like.
This girl needs a hug.
Yeah.
And some better friends, because I guarantee you Monica has been exacerbating her depression behind the scenes with some backhanded shit.
Oh yeah, like when she was like whispering shit to Sayori, I bet you it was nothing good.
Oh yeah, I don't trust her. I love her, but I don't trust her.
And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, so that they don't notice that I have emotional needs myself. Which...
Oof.
Without anyone worrying about me. It is pretty tragic how a lot of times people will, you know, hide. I mean, I've hidden how bad it was sometimes. And
yeah. It really sucks when you don't feel like anybody will, or that anybody should care about how you're feeling. Like, for your self-worth to be that low, like, holy fucking shit, Sayori.
Yeah, like, this... I know I joke about this being a subpar dating sim, but, but no, actually, like, the way it is depicting Sayori's depression is painfully real.
Oh yeah, I don't think there's anything subpar about this game. Like, I know we're joking about it being subpar dating sim, but I think it's subpar as a dating sim, and then excellent in all other respects.
Yeah, to me, it, like This is a game that is parading as a subpar dating sim, but it's actually a psychological horror game. Spoilers.
Yeah, kind of like how Madoka masquerades as a cutesy magical girl anime. And it's got a somewhat different conceit. But anyway, I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Oh my god, she's keeping secrets from me. That's the real problem, not her emotional health. Fuck her emotional health.
Yeah, it's like he's freaking out because like he didn't know this. Well, I mean, I guess I would be freaking out about like, oh my gosh, how did I miss this? But
he's not saying how did I miss the signs. He's saying how did she keep this from me?
Yeah, it's like he's not like thinking about like, oh my gosh, I didn't know her as well as I thought. How did I miss this? He's questioning her competence.
I think, yeah, and it's like, so that incident that you told me about that happened in high school after I left, I found out about that from that mutual person that we both knew. And like my reaction was like, first of all, holy fucking shit, what? And second of all was I had no idea it was that bad. And, you know, wish I could do something, that kind of thing, and not, oh my god, how could she have kept this from me the entire time we knew each other? What the hell? Although it wasn't like the situation that led up to that was a little bit different, but still, it's like his reaction here is, I don't think that's a normal 18-year-old boy's reaction.
Yeah, this is I mean, this guy's I don't like how he oscillates between being super insightful and incredibly self-absorbed.
Yeah, I think that the protagonist is really poorly written.
Like, he flips, he flops. What is this guy's emotional intelligence level? Because it's really inconsistent.
Well, it depends on what the plot needs it to be, which is bad writing. But, did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I'm... God damn it! It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. I mean, like, how dare you not share emotionally intimate secrets with me? Like, when it's really my failure to perceive things, but I'm gonna blame it on you because I'm a dick.
Like, Lady just confessed that she feels like she doesn't deserve to have people worry about her. And then you say that she's betrayed you by not telling you things that would have made you hypothetically worry about her.
Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. So it's your fault. It's your fault.
Sir?
That's what I'm getting out of this.
Sir, I am going to stuff you into the 70-pound flat rate shipping box that the U.S. Postal Service has. That is a flat rate for everything up to 70 pounds, but it's actually physically impossible to put more, or to hit 70 pounds in that volume, because that volume of osmium would still only be like 69 point something pounds.
Even if there was only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you.
Would you though? Would you have?
That's why I'm your friend! This is so bad. All you want to do is tell me.
I'm compressing him until he fits into a box.
Thank you.
A flat rate box.
Yeah, that is appropriate, yes.
You don't understand at all, Sebastian. And now you're going to get stuffed into a flat rate box.
He really doesn't understand.
Why do you think I didn't tell you? Were you even listening earlier? No, you
I'm a self-absorbed dick. Why would I listen?
Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I thought I established the nadir of my self-esteem. I don't want to be cared about.
Everybody wants to be cared about. You're just too depressed to understand that you need to be cared about. This is so sad.
This is so sad, and I'm so mad at this main character.
Oh, yeah.
It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head.
I could literally swing a bat against your head if you think that'll help. Percussive maintenance on the brain chemistry.
Oh no. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. I called it.
You did.
Everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart.
Oh, speaking of spears, when your wrist feels better, I really dropped the ball on how many spear sprites I actually need.
Oh, okay.
So I'm actually gonna need like a lot more than I told you, and they should. I think they're in the to-do sub thing, but
Okay.
anyway.
So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
Oh no, honey. You're right that I don't understand. Hey!
Sorry, their names both start with S.
I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori, but I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
Okay, what if she needs you to understand? Then what? Genius.
You're right, I am a genius, thank you.
No, Sebastian. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. Finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
But you're not. Like, the only thing that she's done that I qualify as being a horrible person is that manipulative cookie thing she did. And that's because it reminded me of somebody that I really don't like. So, but like on its own, like all of her actions on their own, she's not a horrible person. She's just a teenager who doesn't know how to process her emotions and no coping skills, and it sucks. Tears streak down Cyrus' face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. I remember, like, in the couple weeks, like, leading up to that time, I ended up in the psych ward. You know, one of the things I was thinking about a lot was, like, how can I minimize how much this is going to hurt the people around me? And that really seems to me like that's what Sayori's trying to do.
Yeah, I swing wildly. Like, I think this may be because I have a different diagnosis than you do. Or different set of diagnoses than you do. I swing very wildly between I really don't want to inconvenience anyone, and fuck this shit. I need help now, and I need my friends to actually like prove that they give a shit. So, like, it's weird because like I can still feel like, oh, I don't actually deserve to be helped, but then still compulsively, reach out and demand that help, even though I don't think I deserve it, but something inside me is still like, no, do it.
Right.
But yeah, what Sayori's going through is also very relatable, just for like a different phase.
Yeah. Shit's real. Shit feels so real.
Shit is real. All right, it's your line.
And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one.
Honey, you need a hug.
Yeah, sweetie, no.
You need a really big hug and some burgers.
And a better best friend than this guy.
And a therapist.
And a therapist.
And better friends than fucking Monica. Jeez.
Yeah, seriously.
Okay.
Like, I don't know what Monica was saying, but
we'll get to that. There's probably, like, if there's anybody that's watching this who hasn't played this game, we'll get to that.
We'll get to that. Like, if you haven't played this game, I'm sorry for all of the spoilers we've already, alluded to, but
Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulder. This time I pull her into a tight embrace.
Ah! Did you just pull me into a CG? Sebastian!
Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club, because now I get to hang out with all these other hot chicks that aren't you. I mean, what? Sorry.
No, it's... Honestly, I kind of wish that the player character had a sprite so I could put it in that, that reaction image.
Center of the universe?
Yeah, the center of the solar system.
Yeah, he does kind of, but it's only from behind.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Remember that?
I didn't, but let's continue.
Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you, even though I never fucking show it. I'm going to tell, not show.
Into the box with him.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Sebastian!
Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No, I don't want you to get put in the trash compactor. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Sebastian. Hi.
Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go, oh, honey.
Oh, no. Oh, my gosh.
No.
Okay, I can forgive this as, like, he too is a stupid teenager, but,
When I was in my early 20s, I used to think that having a partner would make my depression disappear, to the point where I resented people who were in a relationship and still had symptoms. And then I actually got into a long relationship. I'm not going to call it a stable one, but it sure is long. And so I still had a major depressive episode for around 6 or 7 months. And so, no, you cannot take someone else's feelings of depression away permanently. It does not work like that.
Yeah, like, luckily a doctor had, it only took them 20 years to find the right medication to keep me, like, stable. And, to put my depression in proper remission. Um, and husband's been with me since before that.
Yeah.
It's not something that can be. There's no magic wand you can wave.
I really wish there was, though, because, oh my god, depression sucks. Like,
Yeah.
not only does it suck for you, but sometimes people around you are less than understanding about it, and then they get annoyed, and then you feel like even worse because they're annoyed about something that you can't really help. They think that you can help it, but you can't.
Mm.
So, yeah, for me, meds were always a crapshoot, and it was a real dangerous gamble. But I did manage to find something that does help when I remember to take it. It's just the remembering to take it part. Anyway. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
This is okay. I can accept this as he is being clumsy, and like,
I don't know. This sounds like a Shido thing to say. Like, you better tell me how I can help you, and I'll get mad if you don't. Also, Fate, stay in the kitchen.
yeah. I don't like this main character. Like, this bit is like, it's believable for his personality type that he would think that this nonsense would help, but it's very frustrating.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know.
Because he might have even just scared her into thinking, oh no, now if I don't, perform properly, he's gonna be mad at me.
Yeah.
That,
I don't know.
I kind of picture her going, I don't know.
Yeah.
I've done that when I was anxious, just like repeated I don't know over because I was like stuck. But anyway, gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything.
Oh shit, that's relatable.
It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Sebastian. It just hurts. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain.
Shit, that's a mood.
Yeah, she's got it real bad. It's so warm. That's really scary too.
Okay, geez, I'll like go put myself in a freezer or something and then hug you. I'm sorry. I have to joke. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not making light of her situation
here because honestly, like, I've got like it's not like chest pain, but it's like that tight, balled up feeling,
I get like actual stabbing feelings in my chest, so
yeah, like this shit's heavy.
Sayori lets me go. Yeah. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you?
Were you paying attention earlier when
No, I was not. It's what I want. I promise.
Hey. Nice then.
Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't! Please don't. You did that and I really wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today.
If you don't feel like going out, that's when you need to go out.
Yeah.
Just saying.
You understand, right, lady?
The player, understand. Sorry, go ahead.
He has not understood a single thing so far. I'm sorry.
I, the player, understand this a lot better than the player character does. So, yeah. I understand, he doesn't.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Is it though? Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Well, I'll certainly see you.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
I cannot help it. Alright. I look forward to it. I don't. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Wait, wasn't there supposed to be like a scene where Sayori confessed and then he had the chance to either accept her or not?
I feel like there's definitely like some sort of choice that they're supposed to be, but maybe they meet up again in the evening.
As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Oh my god, that turtleneck! She's so cute!
Briar has like that exact turtleneck.
Briar is a stylish young man.
Thank goodness.
You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting a long time?
No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell.
You always could have texted me. If I'd known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home.
I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. Yeah, okay, that's relatable too. Anxiety brain can sometimes be kind of stupid.
I have anxiety, and like, if someone didn't pick up the door, if someone didn't pick up the fucking door, I would immediately call them, and I called them like 2 or 3 times. In fact, Lucius and I were at baby group. We came back, Loki had locked the door, and he was like in the bedroom with the air conditioner going, and it was loud enough that he couldn't hear. When our phones are connected to the Wi-Fi, sometimes we have trouble receiving calls. So I called him 3 times. It went to voicemail. The door was locked. Lucius and I were just like standing out there, just like locked out of our apartment.
Oh no!
And I like banged on the window and the door and stuff, and he didn't hear me. And luckily, I was able to let myself in. And then I like went to the back room, opened Loki's door, and be like, "Why did you have your phone off?" And he's like, "My phone wasn't off." And then he showed me that he didn't have any incoming calls, and I showed him the outgoing calls that I made to him. So,
oh jeez.
Oh yeah. It should be common sense to do that. Oh god damn it. This is what happens when neurotypicals. But I decide to ignore it. Wow, that's so fucking magnanimous of you.
Oh my gosh, that was the word I was thinking of too. So magnanimous.
Look what a good martyr I am! Pity me! Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you.
That's right! And did you manage to find out who you asked me to buy as well?
Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Do your parents have sprites? No?
Uh,
Okay.
I take Yuri to my room. Okay, so he's allowed to have a girl alone in the room with him.
Hmm.
That's different than my teenage years. I mean, okay, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious.
It's so clean.
I do not like the way these books are stored.
No.
If you don't store a book upright, the spine will become cocked.
I actually didn't know that. Now I feel kind of concerned about some of the books that are currently upstairs.
Yeah,
Oh
if
yeah.
you store them up, you can store them like either perfectly vertical, which is what bookends are for, or perfectly horizontal. But slanting them is a very bad idea. In fact, let me fix
Gosh.
this here. And
Speaking
not
of books,
it's actually not common knowledge, but like, see, this one's been slanted for a while, and you can tell it's like a little bit off center when yeah.
yeah, it's got that wobble.
Yeah, so so that's what happens when you store your books not right side up, or not perfectly vertical for an extended period of time. Ow.
So let's see. Yesterday I may have bought like 4 different children's riddle books for character research.
Oh.
Yeah. For Drea, because well, she's a 9-year-old who loves riddles, but I don't know many riddles, so.
Well, you know what? That's actually a really good idea. These books are stressing me out, though.
Yeah, let's get through this scene.
Oh man, see it's happening in my magazines now that I was talking about it. Oh, I have Inside the Criminal Mind, understanding how bad people think.
Ooh.
Some criminals are born bad, others become that way. What is the role of biology? Where do science and crime meet? When I'm done with this, I will lend it to you and see what you think about it. Or I'll spork it on stream, because I already don't like the premise that people are just automatically bad.
Yeah.
Also, I have Titanic, which I'm going to send to Bex when I'm done with it. And then a couple of, like, Nat Geo in Life about Jesus, even though I literally have, like, 3 Bibles I can just read about them in there. But whatever. I like editorials. Anyway. I cleaned it before you came over, so...
That's very considerate of you to do.
I didn't fucking store my books properly. I also shouldn't be storing my books in direct sunlight either, but whatever. I don't have a lot of shelf space, and Loki pitches a fit when I ask him to put up shelves. Like, he'll do it, but he'll bitch and moan about it, so I haven't bought more shelves.
Man, I'd love to have more shelves.
Right?
No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here.
That's very neurotypical of you. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That's not what you're here for.
That would be even more embarrassing.
How do you think Sayori feels then when you do the same thing?
It's like, why would it be embarrassing for you to have someone clean for you when you clean for someone else? Like, that just doesn't make any sense to me. I'm gonna put these mags. I don't want to have them just like on the floor, but I'm also just really bothered by it. And this is not like a proper bookshelf, it's like a plastic thing I got to store stuff. And it's like mostly taken up with art supplies and old diaries, which I don't care if the diaries become cocked, because I'm going to type them up and discard them anyway. But my books need to be in good condition. Anyway. Wait, don't look in there. Sorry, were you gonna say something?
Oh, yeah, just, I feel like the tidiest explanation for why he would find it embarrassing someone else cleaned for him, but he still cleans for Sayori, is that he probably sees, like, what you call it? He probably sees it as kind of infantilizing for somebody else to clean for him, but, you know, he's fine infantilizing Sayori.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he doesn't really seem to have a problem with infantilizing her. He kind of does that constantly.
Yeah!
Okay. Are we good?
Yeah. Just tossing some wrappers.
Sorry,
All
what?
I was just tossing some wrappers from dinner.
Oh, okay. I thought there was static. I was like, what? Anyway. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine.
Okay, you don't just, like, open other people's drawers.
Don't open that. That's where I keep my toys.
That's where he keeps his embarrassing manga.
Huh?
That's where he keeps his embarrassing manga.
What's embarrassing? What does that mean? Also, it is kind of rude to just fucking go through people's drawers.
Yeah, you don't just, like, open up somebody's drawer without asking.
Oh, also, if his room's supposed to be clean, why is there a random hanger on the bookcase? Doesn't it belong in the closet? Just saying.
I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason.
No shit.
I was just spaced out on autopilot.
I know that when I space out, I open people's drawers and rifle through their shit. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap. That's not in her lap! Do the artists know what forward is? As if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started?
Ah, yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements.
Atmospheric enhancements?
You know, like rubber bats. You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy, candles, rubber bats, plastic spiders.
Oh wow, I love rubber bats and plastic spiders. How did you know, Yuri? I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. You are clearly a woman of taste.
Of course! I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Halloween Town.
Joe Goldberg's basement.
Whose basement?
Joe Goldberg, the protagonist of
yeah.
Dune.
Yeah, I just didn't hear you the first time. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity.
That's what the atmosphere is for, to draw them in. To make them go like, ooh, what's over there?
And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more.
That's a really good idea. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person.
It is? Ah! Intense?
I guess that's the best way to put it. No? I can think of plenty more flattering words than intense.
Is that a bad thing?
No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually.
Is that so? That makes me feel relieved.
That makes me...
You can't just have your characters say what they feel. That makes me feel angry.
Yeah, exactly. In fact, I should probably screenshot that and... No, I won't. I'm tempted, but I won't.
I'm kind of happy.
Yeah, no need to be so anxious.
But
Things that can make her feel less anxious, buddy.
You can relax a little.
Relax. I don't think I know that word. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event.
Oh yeah, like what?
Let's see.
Yuri rummages through her bag. I was imagining like one of those backrests, right? With like the spine support, and then you press a button and it massages you. That's relaxing.
Hmm.
She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object.
I'm betting those have like incense sticks or something. I did some shopping on the way. Oh.
Sorry.
On the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you?
Oh my god, that sounds so cool.
Mm.
Yeah, that would be really neat. What's the wooden thing, though?
Oh, this! It's a diffuser for essential oils.
Oh, thank goodness. I have a diffuser, too. I love it. I get like perfume samples and I put them in the diffuser and then my whole room smells nice.
Hmm. How familiar are you with aromatherapy?
Yes. Not familiar at all because I am a culturalist dunce. I know nothing about poetry or aromatherapy or depression or anxiety. I'm supposed to be average, but I'm actually pretty far below.
Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. I hope nobody's allergic to these candles. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection, anaphylaxis.
We have called positive energy, huh?
Anaphylaxis.
You know, we have a song called Positive Energy that makes fun of exactly this.
It's almost like magic.
Positive energy, all you need is positive energy. Yuri takes a cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for?
This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right?
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and lets you feel them flow through your body.
So does taking ecstasy.
You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Are you sure you're not just like getting poisoning from over-concentrated essential oils?
If they're in a diffuser, so the way that you use a diffuser is you fill it up with water and then you add like 3 to 6 drops of oil.
Yeah,
You're
but
supposed to just pour a whole thing of oil into the diffuser.
aren't you? But water doesn't really dilute oils, though. Shouldn't you be putting it in like a? I read that you're supposed to like dilute your essential oils in like a neutral carrier oil.
That's if you're putting it on your skin.
Oh.
For diffusers, you use water because if you put olive oil and then other oil in the diffuser, I think it can harm the diffuser.
Oh.
They're built to carry water.
You see. Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems?
It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for?
Well,
We're
making decorations.
Huh?
We're making decorations. What do you think they're for?
Tying the guests to the chairs and forcing them to enjoy the atmosphere.
Did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get?
Yeah, I have it over here. We won't
You
be
won't
using
use the paper for full origami.
Sorry.
What I'd like to do is write down a different word on each paper. We need about 100 of them.
Oh, yeah? What will those be used for?
Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? I thought she was going to use them for prompts. It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. We attract some to peek inside.
That's really creative. I had no idea you would be so good at this, Yuri.
Is that so? Did you just neg me, young man? I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it.
Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us?
Social anxiety?
Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys.
Info dumping? Here's a marker, Sebastian. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once you finish cutting the ribbons. Or once I finish cutting the ribbons.
Write some confusing-ass homonyms. Write everything in hiragana. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Huh? The knife is strangely beautiful. Oh, yep, Sebastian is the right character. He likes knives, too.
Personally, I carry scissors, but...
Square. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife.
That's a fancy pocket knife.
It looks really fancy.
Ah. Well...
Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it?
You're going to think it's weird.
Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. I'm extremely judgmental, but I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know?
If you promise you won't be weirded out.
Yeah, I promise.
Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives.
Oh my god, me too.
They're just so pretty.
They are, aren't they?
I can't help it. I didn't invite you over to my place because I've got just a wall covered in decorative knives. I don't know what it is. Combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe.
Oh my god, I love her.
Oh, what am I saying?
You're saying all the right things, Yuri. If I was like, if I was like 10 years younger.
Please don't think I'm weird for this. Nah, you just... You're laughing at me.
No,
well, it was, but...
I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you.
Suits me?
Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife, I can't deny that.
It is, isn't it?
Yuri relaxes her expression once again.
Would you like to hold it?
Oh my god, I'd love to. Seriously? Sure, I'll check it out.
She's, had her awakening a little early, but,
Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands.
Do we at least get a CG of it?
It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where'd you even get a knife like this?
The internet!
Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow. What the fuck did you think would happen?
Sebastian! That's unsanitary! Why did you do that?
Enjoy your right. I mean, I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I thought it was a decorative knife. I barely touched it at all.
It's my fault. I keep them sharp.
No, it's my fault for fucking touching the point of a knife. What did I expect?
I should have warned you that it was sharp. I mean, it's a knife. This knife is extremely sharp. You can cut through skin like it's been... and you know this how?
Oh my god, that's so hot.
Skin.
It is! Not
Okay.
not what she does with it, but the fact that it's a really sharp, gorgeously intricate knife that can cut skin like paper. I love that.
Okay, that's fair. That was my phone telling me I should do some laundry. But
Can we finish out the scene?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh no!
A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning,
Oh yeah, she's the opposite of squeamish, young man.
Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. The personal space, please, ma'am.
Okay. Boundaries. Don't open people's drawers without asking. Don't lick people's finger wounds without asking.
I feel her tongue curl around my... No! Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back.
Oh. Please forgive... No, young lady. Young lady. That's no excuse. I wasn't thinking. That's no excuse. Consent is important.
I mean, not if you've got a good defense lawyer. That was in character!
I know.
Not
I
how
know it's in character.
Huh?
I know it's in character. He is that defense lawyer.
Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri.
That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done.
Yeah, no shit.
How could I do something like that? Don't...
I don't know, how could you?
I'm sorry. This feels pretty performative.
Yeah. Sure, it was a little bit weird and it took me by surprise. Oh, honey.
Oh, honey.
But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're reacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? That's a Yuri problem, not a Sebastian problem! Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. No! I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. No! Why would you do that?
Sebastian!
So you don't like having your boundaries crossed either. How does it feel, huh?
Did you really just do that?
Did you? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. Bitch! I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now.
You're so weird, Sebastian!
I know I am, but it's not because I licked your finger. You're the one that fucking sucked blood out of my finger. Like in that one, Dracula parody. Anyway. Yuri giggles shyly. Huh? Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that.
Where do you keep your bandages?
I like to live dangerously. I don't own any. I don't think I need one, actually.
No.
It was a tiny cut. I just need some
Yeah,
like.
a tiny cut that now all of her mouth bacteria are in.
I don't need a bandage. I need some fucking Neosporin or some like pure rubbing alcohol to just dip my hand in. Look, it already stopped bleeding.
I see. That's relieving.
The tension is quickly lifted.
You gonna wash that?
No, because we each resume our respective activities. Mud leg. Mud trapped in leg.
Oh gosh. I forgot about it.
I didn't! I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing. I'm sorry. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air.
She didn't wash the knife either. This is so unsanitary.
Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper.
Then you're definitely not bleeding on.
No, the wound stopped bleeding, remember?
Oh.
After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected, considering the ribbons have my fucking blood on them, and will be very effective as a door curtain.
It's okay, the ribbons were already red.
It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri.
Thanks. It's just what I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task?
Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind?
I'd like to create a banner.
Let's not create a banner, because I'm gonna get a paper cut, and then you're gonna fucking suck on my fingers like a weirdo again.
That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets.
Oh, that's right. Hopefully it's lead-based paint. One of the items Yuri asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablet. Oh, it's watercolor, never mind.
You'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us?
Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute.
Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. Fill the cups too much, you'll be too diluted.
I didn't know that. Taking Yuri's advice, I decide to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri?
Yuri? Oh. Yes?
You're gonna say your own name, wow, okay.
Did Piffy get confused by my name being at the start of your line?
Look at his face, isn't she cute?
She is adorable.
So cute. I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeves, pulling it back over her arm. Okay. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Were you just, Is it too hot in here or anything? I mean, you're wearing a fucking turtleneck.
Ah! No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so... Let's mix the paint.
Yeah, you want to go wash your arm first? Or are we starting with the red paint?
Hold on, was she just...
She pulled her sleeve over her arm real quick when he came in.
Oh my gosh, was she just with that knife? That
Yeah.
she hasn't washed yet?
Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups.
So... I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner. Start with colors for sunrise and daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom.
Neat. What are you going to write?
Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you.
You know, this specific sprite right here reminds me a lot of Sakura.
Yeah.
Like the way she's holding her hand and the fact that she's got the long purple hair.
Yeah, and honestly, and somehow, like, she reminds me a little bit of Ryder, too. I think it's just, like, hairstyle, but
Yeah. So, like, Sakura and Ryder's love child. Actually, that's really cute. I do kind of ship them.
yeah, I'd ship that.
I love Sakura and Ryder together.
Yeah.
Issei can die alone. Oh no, sorry, not Issei. Shinji can die alone.
And so can Shitro, let's be honest.
I actually kind of ship Shiro and Issei.
Oh, well. I'm sorry, Issei, but,
Alternatively, Shiro and Archer, because he can just go fuck himself. Yuri smiles at me. You know, your reaction makes me even prouder of that joke. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class project we had back then. It's relaxing.
I'm sorry if this feels too childish. Hey, it's not like you're... I was about to say it's not like you're finger painting, but actually, like, there's some really sophisticated finger painters out there.
No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know?
Yeah. It is fun. I'm glad you feel that way, too.
Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself.
Me? I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. I stay home and do crazy things instead. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy.
Is that so?
So, she socializes the same way a cat does.
To be fair, that's how I socialize when I'm not manic.
Admittedly, I'm very similar.
And if Lucius was here, I'd be like, Lucius, cat, and he'd be like, meow. He's very cute.
He is.
Yeah, he's learned some new animal noises, by the way. He's learned duck, chicken, and monkey. Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from.
Unlike Sayori.
Sorry, I'm just imitating my son because he's adorable. And sometimes he'll sit in his crib, cry for a while, and then make animal noises, hoping that if he sounds cute enough, one of us will go and get him up from his nap early. Anyway, I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Oh, no you don't, neurotypical.
Yuri smiles gently. Fuck! The line just started with the name of... Oh. I knew you'd understand.
No,
Piffy just...
Word up here is line. Word here is not line. Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's kind of
Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush. But I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Bonk!
Yeah!
Well, I guess I can change my name to Sabunction. Anyway, sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt?
No, I'm not hurt. Just startled me is all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me.
It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck.
Don't lick it.
There's droplets on her neck. She's wearing a turtleneck.
I mean, maybe it's just really high up.
Okay. I think it's your line?
Oh, is there something on my face?
Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Well, while you're down there...
No.
Oh my
Wrong.
goodness!
Sebastian,
Oh, so pretty. Okay,
my eyes are melting off of my face.
give me a second. That is so adorable that I need to screenshot. There we go. Oh, and I also have some Epiphany reacts for when we get back to sporking, but yeah.
Oh, good.
Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel.
Oh,
Is something wrong?
it's hot. I just didn't expect it.
Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist.
Wait,
Huh?
just for a little longer.
That reminds me of that meme of someone petting a cat, lifts their hand, and the cat grabs his hand with both paws and tap.
Yep. It feels really nice.
I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books, almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling?
No, that's you both being teenagers.
Huh?
No, that's you both being teenagers who are attracted to each other.
Maybe I should get an EpiPen anyway. Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrists send a tingling sensation through my arm, and suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago.
Ah,
Yuri slowly pulls away.
sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today.
Well, gee, I wonder why. It couldn't have anything to do with what you were doing when I was out of the room.
I didn't mean to space out.
It's fine, but you should probably have a big steak dinner tonight or something. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking.
I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results.
Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now?
Not yet.
No, Loki, I'm streaming!
It needs to dry first.
What? Okay, come on in. What? Top drawer. Okay, I want stick butter, let's see, you're probably gonna get apples, right? No, we don't, we have peaches. I want stick butter, and there's something else on the list that I want. We already got bread. Yeah, okay, thank you. Yeah, so we went Wick shopping to a special store that's just for Wick items. And the staff finds you the items and hands them to you, which is really great.
Ooh.
So I like that. And now Loki's just going regular shopping for trees and stuff. That's true, but won't that take a while?
Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay?
I mean, you could also sleep over. I mean, that's totally fine. My parents are out, so you can use their bedroom. I don't think any of us actually have parents except for Natsuki, and her parents suck.
Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit?
I sure was when I saw that knife of yours. No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done.
I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. You start making dinner soon, and I need to do the laundry.
So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work.
Well,
Yuri thinks to herself.
I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well.
It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker.
No, it's not your fault at all. The march of time is inexorable. And the important thing is we've got everything done, right?
Do you mean inexorable?
Yes. Inexorable? I've never actually heard that word pronounced out loud until just now.
I'm pretty sure it's inexorable. It's either inexorable or inexorable, but I'm pretty sure it's inexorable.
Inexorable.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything.
Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why, and it's because she needs some fucking iron in her system.
Mm-hmm.
It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment.
Yeah, let's go with that.
But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Oh, honey. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door.
Thank you very much for having me today.
No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow.
I will. Well then,
Yuri fidgets.
I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait, I kind of say that without thinking. About today, it's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over, or we can go out somewhere. Oh, I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so...
You're very thoughtful, Sebastian. No, it's more that you are both thoughts. But,
Oh yeah, bashful. Full of fat, yeah. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand.
Ah! I kind of like that about you can't see me backing up from my screen.
Wow. I'm going to respond to that with a staring contest. But I don't even get a chance to as Yuri suddenly pulls back.
Sayori?
Oh, this is that scene. Okay. Huh?
Ah!
Should we save it here?
Yeah.
You have laundry.
Yeah.
You have
Alright.
laundry. You have laundry, and we're gonna have a decision coming up anyway. So I would need to save it, and I don't really want to that's something I want to start with, not something I want to finish with.
Yeah. Alright.
And plus, we've been streaming for 2 hours, so go us.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Alright. Husband probably wants me to finish up, too.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Bye. Thanks for joining.
Bye. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Bye.